going on, guys? What's going on? I had to turn my mic on. So, welcome to the show. It's about to go down tonight. It's gonna be kind of a raw unplugged deal tonight. Um, I got Mr. Marcus Newman, LeMarcus Newman, and his family is going to be on the show tonight. We're going to talk a little track and field or whatnot. It's going to be unplugged. We're going to talk about what we need to talk about, whatever. We're going to get him in here. Let's get him in here now. What's going on? How y'all doing?
What's going on, my man? How everything going?
Man, it's going, man. It's going. Well, we get a little rain down here now.
Man.
Is it raining down there? Or y'all good?
Man, look, it was raining at the track meet on yesterday. I'm talking about pouring down raining, man. And we was out there in Humble, and it was crazy. Yeah. The rain was coming sideways. Have you ever seen something like that?
No. So you have some small tornadoes down there.
Man, you couldn't even get out of doors, man. We ducking under like they had a canopy area. Yeah, and we ducking under there. The rain coming sideways. Everybody, oh Lord, man.
You get some fast tires, man. Those some good tailwinds out there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah. You've been hitting me up, man, and I appreciate it. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Your daughter is here as well. Is Amai?
Yes,
right
sir.
Pronounce it? Okay, she's here. Can you just do a little introduction of yourself and your daughter?
Okay, so I'm LeMarcus Newman, originally from Houston, Texas. I ran track in high school and college, and also played football. My main thing was football. I was one of them athletes that was the football player running track.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to get faster, for the season. But I was blessed enough to get scholarship offers too in track too as well to small JCs. I went to Lackawanna Junior College in Scranton, Pennsylvania, one of the last schools that had a scholarship offer because I waited so late in the game. End up transferring over to Kansas State, also Cloud County Community College, and then Texas A&M University in Kingsville. I also have a master's degree.
Yeah, it's going to come back up. Like if it stalls out, it'll come back up.
Gotcha.
There you go. You're good,
yeah.
Though.
And I also got a master's degree at Texas A&M University, so I do have that HBCU, a little bit of HBCU experience. But that's pretty much it, man. Get the opportunity to play a little professional ball and worked in the NFL. One of the first blacks to African Americans to work in the data analytics, and worked at a university and just been able to provide opportunity for my family, man, my kids, man, and my wife. So my wife, she's the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. She may poke her head in the nonprofit space. So she worked in the NFL too as well. So we've just been a blessing, man.
Hey, that's nice, and we'll get into later. I want you to hit on how it was running track and playing football because we got a lot of athletes that's doing that now.
Yes, indeed.
So give a little insight on that. All right, Amai, what's going on? I seen you on. Hold on a second here. I just seen a video. I guess this was down in Arkansas for a 100-meter dash. Indoor?
Yes, sir.
Was that 57 something? Let's talk about it. What's going on?
Yeah, I ran at Arkansas for indoor, University of Houston and Louisiana State University.
Okay. So are you well, of course, the end of the indoor is probably this weekend because we got the nationals and whatnot. What type of goals you got yourself set for outdoor season?
For outdoor season, I just plan to run at state, like do my best and try to like improve over the season. And with that comes just running at state. So yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to do to get there? So what give me two things you're gonna work on to get the state this year.
I plan on just staying healthy and like
Okay.
maintaining the right body to like go to state. And I'll say just like keeping God first, like putting him in everything that I do so I can be at state
Yeah.
by the time it comes.
That'll get it every time there. Every time. I'm gonna ask you this. We got dad here. I know mom is probably close around. So who you get your athletic ability from? We go. I know.
Uh,
Wait, hold on. Are you ate dinner yet? It's past 10. Yeah, you already ate dinner, so you good. So it's gonna be mom and dad.
I get a little bit from both.
No, hey, well played. Well, hey, I take that. I take that. I take that. So, hey, Marcus. So I keep a little chart. I check every time they say dad, I check it off. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be. It might go out and come back in. Marcus, like as far as being a track parent, man. What are some of the good things you run across, and some of the bad things you're like, hey man, it's just too much going on here.
Man, I'm gonna be straight up honest. So I was a football player running track. So, and then also me running track and a little bit in college. I never really just thought about, politics of the game because as football players running track, only thing we wanted to do was run on the relay, maybe run 100 or 200, and that's it. We ready to go after that.
Yeah.
But as a parent, dealing especially, with AAU and dealing with track on the high school level, it's a lot of different things that goes on that I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like, so just say for instance, what I see, and it's life lessons too as well.
Mm-hmm.
So in football, it's 22 players on the 22 players that's usually starting on the team, then you have your special teams and things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
when we at the game, everybody is cheering for us to either get a first down or a touchdown. So you look at that more so of it's a collective individuals in the stands, parents in the stands, family, friends, cheering together, wishing, just wanting us to win the game. And track being is so it's an individual, it's more so of an individual sport other than when you're running on the relays. But what I have noticed is, man, being that our family are in a nonprofit space where we always supporting young women and young men to, excel in their families, providing them resources and things like that. I see like parents like more so be in competition with other parents, you know what I'm saying, or competition. And we look at all kids as like our kids, man. So we get, man, so many kids come up to us from different teams, from different states, whenever we travel today. You people that I ran track with or I played football with in college or professional, wherever, or I have worked with, they kids come up to us, man, Mr. Newman, Miss Newman, how y'all doing? Da da da. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep in touch with them, we support them, we maybe help, give them some type of, if they ask for something, we give them gifts or whatever. So we always behind the youth, you know what I'm saying, no matter if they are kids or not. But we have noticed that, man, it's a true competition, man, with these kids. And
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
parents get disgruntled, about their kids being on either been on a relay or running or this and that or compete against one another, man. And we cheering for everybody, man. We
Yeah.
That's one thing that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, about
Yeah.
the track atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah. Not man. Hey man, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer here. All right. um. So with the whole parents, man, and a lot of times it's going to be the parents. It's not the kids not liking this other athlete. It's the parents feeding into that kid to not like that athlete.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what a lot of them don't understand, at the end of the day, those kids probably could end up going to the same school, right?
Hey.
You can compete. There's nothing wrong with competing because we all do. We all compete, right? But you don't have to hate the person, right?
Correct.
Go
Right.
out there, do your work. Good race, good race. You don't have to be the best as friends, but come on, man. All this hate and my kid is faster than your kid, and it's ridiculous, man. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. And believe it or not, kids see that, right? They
Correct.
see it, man. They see it, and they'll continue to do it if it, don't get corrected. I'm like you, man. We don't have to be the best as friends, just be respectful,
Correct.
because you never know how life is going to change. You never know who you're going to run to in the future, because the track world is small. Somebody said this in the group not too long ago. The track world is so small, we go see each other all the time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Especially in the summer.
Correct.
Especially in the summer,
And I got a son too, so he's ninth grade running track. So we're gonna be in this thing for another 4 years.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this too. I seen it was one incident, quick testimony. One incident where somebody that I knew, they didn't really introduce their kid. The kid didn't really say anything.
It's gonna come back in. Let's talk about
Yeah. So they didn't really introduce their kid. And I'm like, man, why you ain't, introduce your kid, whoop, whoop the whoop. But then kid graduate 2 years later, you asking me to help the kid get a job. I'm like, hold on, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So it be things like that.
Yeah.
Life, that's life though,
Yeah. It is, man. And but I do appreciate, the parents that, talk to their kids and athletes, like, hey, we going to win. We going to win. But you don't have to you don't have to hate that person,
Nah. Ain't no competition. We ain't in competition. Nobody, man. We blessed. Wife is CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. I work with, Civic Corps supported by my brother's keeper that's supported by President Obama Foundation. Man, we blessed, man. We trying to help everybody.
Hey, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. And Amai, so how do you feel about that? Just like when you about to run and you see some stiff competition there, or you like focus on that athlete, or you focus on the race at hand?
I would say that I'm more focused like on the race, because like I see the same people every time. So it's like once I run against somebody one time, it's like I just got to keep on going, keep on pushing to try to beat them. But at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, we all gonna be friends. So like it's just like competing against somebody. Like, yeah.
Yep. And that's one thing I love to see after a good race. I mean, a good race, like they neck and neck almost. After the finish, they hugging, high fiving. I mean, it's a win-win. If you make it to the finals, it's a win-win. Yeah, because you in the final race there. But I just think, man, it has got better, But I mean, it still happened, man.
Just think about remember when we was in high school, man. We used to, like, I'm gonna be honest, we was like, man, competition. Everything was competition.
Yeah.
We didn't talk to you, didn't say nothing to you until after the race. But after the race, we high five and everybody getting the bragging rights, taking it back to the hood and things like that. And we talk about we done beat this person. But at the same time, but when we was on that track, we didn't, it was straight competition. We wasn't talking at all. This generation a little different. This generation smile in your face, dab each other up, and just be ready to bite you. Parents ready to bite, kids ready to bite, and they be smiling each other face and everything. You be like, what? Man, this generation different, man.
Man, the whole fight, the whole fighting, like physically and verbally at track meets, man. Like fighting and Were you down? Were you down at AAU? JOs when that fight broke out and they were shooting and all that other stuff. I think that was like 2019 or something like that.
Nah, I think that was it. Nah, I wasn't at that one. We wasn't at
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
But I think
yeah,
that was the one in North Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That,
yeah. North Carolina. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
was in
yeah.
what's that? That was right before COVID. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
2019.
2019, man. Yeah,
2019.
yeah, man. It was wild, man. It was
Yeah,
wild.
real wild.
I was like, what is going on, man?
They were to tear the stadium up, man.
They about to tear it up. They about to tear it up. But yeah, guys, for those who watching, I appreciate it. Like I say, this is pretty much a unplugged show tonight. We just talking track. If y'all want to chime in on some stuff, go ahead. Feel free. Amai, do you have a favorite Olympian?
Um, like that's currently in the Olympics or like
Yeah, no, they can be retired from anybody,
oh
any Olympian.
okay.
Yeah,
I
or a
like
track person who's who.
I like Lolo Jones and Allison Felix.
Okay, okay, okay. So what you like about them? We know they good competitors. What else you like about
Uh, I would say Allison Felix, like she's more like I don't know. I feel
them? They
like
didn't
me and
come back
her
up this
like
time, but
personality is kind of like the same in a way. I don't know, but Lolo Jones, I really like. I don't know the way she like puts herself out there, like the way she is as a person.
okay, what you said about Allison Felix? You kind of it kicked you out a little bit. We didn't get that first part.
Oh, I said, she's like, I don't know. I feel like her personality is more like me in a way. Like,
Okay,
I don't know.
okay. But so what is that? Laid back or laid
Yes,
back,
sir.
but a dog on the track? Yeah. That's good. A lot of athletes that have on the show, they always they pick Allison. She's a big part of why I do what I do, and a lot of athletes look up to it. A lot of athletes look up to it. But let me ask you this, Amai. So I'm Texas track dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you faster than Texas track dad? If we go out right now and throw on some spikes, can you give me in 100?
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, you will. Hey, Marcus, I'll be out there hurting my knees and legs and everything. Knees and legs and everything. But but Marcus, can you? I know you mentioned earlier about playing football and doing track as well. And I see some athletes on X. They're getting recruited for both. Do you? What is your take? What is your take on that? I'm not going to say do you recommend, but what is your take doing football and track, then getting recruited for both, or should they be like, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick one?
Man, I love it, man. I love it. The two sports athletes. I can remember, my mentor, Dal Green. He ran track in college and played football in college. 21 years in the National Football League. He was one of the NFL fastest men. So I just, I commend the guys that's able to do it in college. It can be done in college. I strongly recommend if you're a defensive back or a receiver, running back, you should just at least run indoor because 9 times out of 10 throughout the months of January to March, we consistently in the weight room in college. We don't really start the spring ball until after we come back on spring break. So in April, spring game usually in May or late April. So I strongly recommend guys to be able to do that. You have two high school guys right now. Some of the fastest guys that's in the country. You got Watkins, Jalen Watkins over there at Tallahassee High School, who's going to LSU. And then you got Caden Durham, who's from Duncanville, that's going to LSU. Both of those guys are track guys, and they're going to be running track for Benny Brazil, who Benny played receiver at LSU, ended up going to the NFL to the Cincinnati Bengals, and then they also Benny was an excellent hurdler at LSU. So those guys going to get coached up great about an individual who ran track and played football in college. So when you got individuals like that, you know what I'm saying, that's big, you know. And I like I said, I commend guys that do that, you know what I'm saying. And I strongly recommend if you're a defensive back that's going into college right now, you need to be running track, especially if you're trying to make it to the NFL.
Yeah, that's some wise words and some good words. That you work, you're right. That track speed is different. It's different, and it helps. You know, it definitely helps. Um, who's the young man? Oh, was it Young? The young man at the combine. Did he go 4.2?
Oh yeah, the
Four two
guy
two?
at
4.25?
Worden. Yeah,
Yeah, worthy. Yeah.
yeah. He went 4.2 at the combine from University of Texas. So oh man, that guy extremely fast. Extremely
Yeah.
fast. So, you know,
Okay. Yeah, he's hey, you can't hit him if you can't catch him, is what they say. You
correct. Yeah. I was bad. But it looked like he lost some weight. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? He got in the weight room. Xavier Worden got in the weight room, lost some weight, got into real shape. It was more so he got in shape like his running shape. And
Hmm.
that guy, man, he got out of there. I forgot what he ran in his 10. I usually look at what these guys running in their 10 and 20, but
Hmm.
he took 18 steps. So you just gotta imagine that. So y'all got any guys that's out here listening, throw out some wisdom. If you get you some wickets and you get those 18 steps in that 40, 9 times 10, you go hit a 4-2 or a 4-3 or 4-4.
All
So
right,
that's wisdom.
so you telling me right now if I go out because I'm going out tomorrow. Hold on, I need some wickets. What else I need?
I say you line up, you line up 18, you get you
Lot-
18 to line up. That I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
Now don't come after me, man, talking about you want to sue and all that because you don't pull a hand. I'm putting out the disclaimer right now.
Hey, you say I can do it, man. We're good, man. As long as I hit that 4.2, we're good. Oh man, hey, I'll be all over those wickets, man. Fall
All over,
everywhere.
swinging everything
I'll
around.
be all up wrapped up in my arm and everything, man.
Man, look. For me, I probably do a good 8. By the time of 10, they get kicked up, tripped up.
I ain't looking like Cat Williams. Do you see Cat Williams out there?
Oh man, they can't win. He went 497, man.
4.97. Yeah,
Ooh.
he did.
Cat Williams. Shout out to Cat Williams, man. Going
Oh yeah.
497 today, man.
Hey, he's 52 years old. He's still moving.
52, 497,
Hey,
man.
he can get me. I can tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm about a 6'3". In the blocks.
We'll block, huh?
We're blocks. And spikes. Toe drag, everything.
Everything. So we
6'3".
toe drag with a trip. Toe drag with a trip and a dip. Yo, then they say toe drag with a flip, a dip, and a trip.
Oh man. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I ran full speed. I don't even want to think about it, man.
Yeah, we're gonna knock on wood because we don't want you running full speed from somebody else, man. Because sometimes I surely believe you speak things into existence, man.
I know, right?
You know, you
Yeah,
cutting the yard or something, and the dog chasing you, or you know,
out of there.
out of there.
Oh, Amai, have you thought about any academics or majors? What grade are you in? What
I'm a
grade you in?
junior.
You're a junior. You thought about any majors yet, or what you want to major in?
I want to major in dentistry. I'm at Alvin Community College right now, so I'm taking like dual enrollment classes. So I'll have my associates by the time I graduate.
Perfect. That's awesome. That is awesome. In academics, it's the main part because you can't run track forever. You got to have a plan, and when you looking
Mhm.
at schools or whatever, if you're going to run track in college, make sure the academics, they got good academics at the school, plus a good, track program. But that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. You think about it, because hey, it's track is fun, but it's tough. It's a tough sport, and it don't get a lot of popular demand as other sports like football and stuff like that. But it's a great sport. I love it. It's unique. It's definitely a unique sport. Uh, hey, Coach Marcus, can you tell us a little bit about a few of your foundations again?
Okay, so actually, me and Amber, we also have our family foundation, the Newman's Family Foundation. It's not really more so as a 501c3. It's more so where we donate money, give scholarships to kids. Uh, Amber, she's the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. They do a lot of great things. She, partnered with MLB and does a lot of work with the NFL. Um, she it speaks for itself, man. Just being
Yeah.
a African American female. Shout out to Women's Day today. But being a African American female as the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club and being able to give back and do a lot of great things for the population down in the county that she's working. And with our organization with my brother's keeper, we provide mentorship to young men of color, ages 14 to 19 years old, supported by President Obama Foundation, and we try to, man, just give a word of wisdom, a lot of resources to a lot of young men in the community. We support a lot of different individuals, man, providing their wraparound service to these young men. And the things that we do on our own, man, we support, like, we part of G Unity
Hmm.
program with Dr. Patrice Allen, who does a great job with 50 Cent and his program. She wrote the curriculum for his program with G Unity, and we just be able to bless the kids, man. Our group of kids actually won $250,000 through his program. He had a pitch competition, and me and one of my friends, Marcus Bowers, who's the CEO of She's Happy Hair, and along with Amber, we was able to help those young men and work with those young men, so therefore they'll be ready to win that pitch competition from 50 Cent, and they did a good job on doing that. So, like I say, man, we work with everybody, man. We don't work
Okay.
with a few rappers, hip hop artists, a few individuals in the community. So, from Lil Baby to the rapper Gunna, Money Man, so many different people, man. We work with, man, just to be able to reach our youth in the community to help them, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's needed.
Yes, indeed.
It's
Yes,
needed
indeed.
because a lot of kids. I grew up in Dallas, Oak Cliff, actually.
Shout out to
Um,
Oak Cliff, man.
oh yeah, Count Wisdom and Pope. That's where I'm from.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
a lot of kids, man. They get put in situations they didn't ask for.
Correct. Yeah,
And like programs like what y'all got going on, Boys and Girls Club, all type mentoring programs. It let them know that it's hope. It's
correct.
hope, and I know sports definitely help too. You know,
Correct.
um, a lot football keep a lot of young men out of trouble.
Yes, indeed.
A
Yes,
lot,
indeed.
and track as well.
Correct.
So we just got to keep our foot on the gas with the mentoring program. I'm actually working on one myself.
Man,
Um,
that's a
but
blessing.
but yeah, man, we definitely appreciate that. We definitely appreciate that.
I just like when it's guys that have reached the professional level, and even if you went to college, and then you come back and give back to the community. I think I was talking to Justin Gatlin. Justin Gatlin,
Mhm.
he's doing some things on the ground right now. So being able to be teached up and being able to watch somebody that participated on the Olympic stage, and you were able to talk to those individuals and they giving you a word of wisdom, man. You got individuals like Vince Young and man, so many athletes, man, even with the situation with Cam Newton. So when you got so many guys that's giving back to the community, man, putting their hand back to help these young brothers and young women, you just gotta, tip your hat
Yeah,
off to those guys,
yeah,
man, to be able to give back to the community like that.
yeah. I agree. I agree. And, Will Collins is down there with
Yeah,
Gatlin
fast
and
you.
Fast Shoe. Yeah, man, they know
Yeah.
some big things,
Excellent
man.
thing. Him and
They-
Marlon and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes
Yeah,
indeed.
I actually finally met Will. I think that was last year at TTFCA Meet of Champions. Yeah, yeah, that's where I met him at. Yeah, that's a pretty cool guy, man. Laid back guy, man.
Cool guy.
And he's involved with a lot of kids, man, and he make a difference. Not only track, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about track all the time. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time
Correct.
it is. But I see the stuff he's doing in that community too, man. And it's good. It's good.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Will and Marlon and Justin, they got together. They doing some fascinating things. I seen the little group that they got, and they hit a lot of PRs, man. From the individuals they've been working with, man. But down here in Houston, we have a lot of guys that's doing great things. A few coaches that's giving back. You got Tanya Davis, who did her thing in hurdles. She has a AAU track program, pace
mhm.
setters. There you have the coach at Summer Creek. You have the twins. They over there,
Hey,
and
some quick. They just did they are they number one in the nation right now on that 4x2 or is it number? They in
uh,
top five, I think, right now.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You have Amar Rope over there. Then you have both of the twins. One of the twins went to Kansas, and then one
Okay.
of the twins went to UT. And then at Shadow Creek, you have Coach Boyd. She ran at LSU. You have Coach Easley at Howard Collins. He ran at University of Houston. And then you have Mona Lee. She's back coaching. She's coaching at Tarleton State, so she's down in Texas. Then you got H Town track
Yeah,
program.
yeah,
So H
yeah.
Town, man, H Town track program, AU track program here in Houston is loaded now, and they doing a lot of great things. So wings, the wings in the track Houston used to be number one and number two in Houston. Now you have H Town coming along, and then you have also can't forget about Marshall, with Coach Banks and
Uh-huh.
Coach Chop. So those guys coming back, and man, the Dion effect is real, man. When you got guys
Yeah,
that did their thing in college or did
yeah,
their thing professionally, and they coming back coaching these young athletes, man, and giving them a word of wisdom and diving back into those things. Ashley Mitchell's coming back. So man, I could go on and on about so many females and guys that have been successful in college and coming back coaching in the high school level.
yeah, yeah. Hold on, I think you froze here.
Okay.
It's like on a free. We still can hear you though.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see.
Yeah, but Amai and them have a great track coach and Coach Boyd and she was successful at LSU, so she's back coaching. So that's excellent when you get a word of wisdom from individuals that reach that plateau.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Marcus, every year, man, we got to worry about what's coming out of Houston with that track. Man. It's, y'all been fast for a long time.
But look, you know what I'm noticing though, Coach. Check this out. What I'm noticing is Dallas schools are coming out here almost every other weekend, coming out here competing.
Uh,
I ain't never seen that before, man. You got Dunkerville. Texas A&M. Then they coming down to TSU relays, and then I'm hearing they coming down to Rice. So they coming down here 3 times out the year. Say it's gonna be some competition, man. At state, man.
Hey, you got to go where the smoke is sometimes, And
Exactly.
man, I'm telling you, man, ever since I think my daughter she started running track when she was 5, man. Every summer, I don't care how fast you done ran. Yeah, I don't know what's coming out of Houston this year, though. I know they got something. We ain't gonna see them in the regionals. Man. I know they got something.
Right.
Fast, man. But I just want to say, man, thank you to the city of Houston and all y'all, man. The coaches from Houston, and man, y'all been very big supporters, man, of what I do since like day one. Since day one, man, y'all been like if I need something, man, y'all quick responding, y'all, man, hitting me up and want to come on the show. And I appreciate that, man. Because I've been doing this about 2 years now. I started with one subscriber, and that was me.
Wow.
That was me, man. And I'll tell you quick. Tell you quick how I got started with this, man. I was down at LSU for meet for my daughter. It was an indoor meet, right? And you probably know who I'm about to mention. I'm pretty sure you do. And they was running the 200, and this young lady was coming around the curve, right? I'm like, dang. At first, I thought she was. I'm like, man, she is really tall. So she was coming around the curve. Then she was just flying, right? She was flying. She ended up winning the 200, man, and she came off that track, man. She was like so excited, man, and giving everybody a high five. She just had a good spirit, you know what I'm saying? She had a good spirit. I'm like, man, she really did something. Then I looked her up. It was Teresa Malone. She was running for the Dragons. Run for the Dragons or whatever. Wow. Then I went home or whatever, man. I was on social media, man, or whatever. I'm like, man, ain't nobody. She ran a good race. Ain't nobody talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So man, I started a podcast, man, and this guy on there started talking about it. That's pretty much how I got started, man. Then on down the line, man, I reached out to a coach down there in Houston, man. Like, man, I want to talk to one of your athletes down there, Khalil Davis, man. He like, coach, whatever you need, let me know. Man, within minutes, he coming back like 10 minutes, man. Like, I got it right here, man, and whatever you need from us or whatever, right? Actually, Khalil Davis, she was the first one that got the because I also got Texas Track Dad award, right?
Oh, wow.
Performance award, his name after my mom or whatever, right? And Khalil Davis was actually the first one to get it, right? I don't give them out often, like probably like every 2 years, because that's
a blessing, though. It's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? That's how special it is to me, man. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, man. I don't want to go out into get on my soapbox or nothing like that. But I appreciate the support from y'all and from everybody else, man. And it's just really taking off for me right now, man. It's really taking off.
And they're gonna take off even more, man. Cause I seen the
bars. Yeah, I don't have a lot left. I know it's about I'll be in the bed early, man, about 7:30. Hey, so I come home. I come home from work. I'd be up under cover. It'd be like 6:45. My wife be like, "What are you doing?" But I definitely appreciate what you do. Amai, you're off to a good start. Outdoors coming. It's time to get ready. It's going to heat up. I think next week we got a little rain now, but it's looking to be pretty. Are y'all going down to Texas Relays this year? Y'all going down there?
I don't think so. It's going to be hard, man, for any UIL school to go down to Texas Relays because of the scheduling, man. And I think that's big, man. Talking about scheduling with University of Texas. I don't know what happened with that situation. I haven't even investigated or even looked it up or found out what exactly happened. But it's the same week of district for all UIL schools, man. And unfortunately, that was one of the big extravaganzas, that we always look forward to. I know even when I was in high school, man, we look forward to Texas Relays, man, and hitting 6th Street up and, you know,
Yeah.
man, I'm talking
Yeah.
about I drove down when we was in college, man.
Yeah.
We came down with the team, and then
Uh-huh.
after that, I hurried up and picked up my car in Houston and drove back down there, man. So the floss on the 6th Street,
Yeah.
but man, like, oh man, it just it's not the same. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
TSU, Texas Southern Relays, and Texas Relays, and those are two relays that you wanted to be at back in the days when we was in school or when we was in, so man, that was just something that we was able to see all the athletes and see all our friends. And
Yeah.
I had
Yeah. It's a
opportunity to go up
tradition,
to the
man. It's
pen relays.
tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, tradition. Pen relays was like that too,
Okay.
when we was in college. So it was just one of those things we always look forward to: pen relays, Texas Southern Relays, and Texas Relays.
Yeah, that's cause my daughter she went to private school because I didn't know what was going on. I actually just heard about this a couple of weeks ago because I seen it on social media. I'm like, what's going on? Then I reached out to somebody and they was telling me about that. I'm just like, who decided that? What I'm hearing too has something to do with prom because a lot of kids were missing prom
Yeah,
or something like
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, correct.
It is what it is, but I think Rice having to meet somebody.
Yeah, Rice having
Yeah,
to meet. So
yeah, I
that's gonna be
think
the meet right before district. But the
okay.
thing is about that. So I know UIL moved it up because they didn't want the kids missing the prom and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But UT being in Austin, I thought they should be able to accommodate. Should have did some switcheroo with the schedule because when you look at it, it brought a lot of money into Austin.
Yeah, yeah.
Hotel stay, hospitality. So it's bigger than, the track. We start talking about, restaurants. We start talking about the hotels, the rental cars, the van. Just all this, man. Losing
Hmm.
a lot of money like that, man.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah,
it's,
yeah,
it's, it's overwhelming, So I'm pretty sure they're gonna change it up next year.
yeah,
UT have a lot of smart individuals that works there, so I know that they
yeah,
gonna pretty much put their heads together to try to find out and make it work.
yeah. It's kind of it's kind of sad, but hopefully they'll fix it. Next year and those kids. I know they love going down there, man. That's that's like I said, it's a tradition.
Correct.
Everybody want to go down there, and I tell people all the time, like freshman athletes in Texas, when they go down there to that Texas relays, they would never be the same after
Yeah,
that.
never be the same. For
they
real,
would
man.
they would never be the same, man. That's how intense that meet is, man. But it's a fun meet as well. Uh, but yeah, man, I'm glad you brought that up because I actually forgot about that. Wanted to hit on that just a little bit, but man, I appreciate you coming on the show, and we got to chat, a little bit, and my think she's faster than me, but I'm gonna go ahead and let her make it on it. Y'all got anything else y'all want to hit on before we get out of here?
uh,
Let's see. Yeah,
uh,
he's. Can you hear me?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Um. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you this. I was gonna ask you. Got he's frozen. You like in a freeze frame right now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I was gonna ask you also, what's a good meal um the night before a track meet and the morning of a track meet?
Good question.
Uh, The night before, I normally eat like a salad or like I just the night before I normally eat a salad, and the morning of I'll eat like toast and like some fruit.
Okay, okay, toast is fruit. Okay, so you're not going to Frenchies or anything like that.
Oh no.
Now I like Frenchies. Every time I come to you, I got to give you some Frenchies.
Yo, football players, we ain't care. When you a football player running track,
Yeah.
man, you don't care about what you eat. You probably get you a Whataburger, Burger King,
You-
McDonald's, or anything before you ran. It be bringing it all up after you
yeah,
finish running.
yeah, because you gonna burn it off anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Man, we
yeah.
was crazy, man.
Oh man, that is too funny.
Shout out
That
to
is,
my roommate Jerry McLeod, man. We was crazy, man.
that is too funny. Yeah. But yeah, I always ask that question. I know a lot of athletes they like to eat pasta. Is a big one before a track meet. The morning of, I think it's like oatmeal or something like. Not, they don't go too heavy, and I think nutrition, man, it's a big part of it.
Yes, it
It-
is.
it's a big part of it. It don't seem like it, but you can tell you can tell when athletes are eating clean, and some might not be eating too clean. You can tell the difference in their performances or whatever. But yeah, that's a good answer. Definitely a good answer. Definitely a good answer. But yeah, y'all got any shout outs?
What Amai, you got a shot?
She's like, I don't know. I know you got at least one
Yeah.
shout out.
Wait, like shout out like
Anybody, your friends,
oh
anybody,
I would say
a
the Shadow
teammate.
Creek. Well, I would say the shout out Creek track team, and who else in season? Basketball. I guess the whole Shadow Creek because we on top, and
Talk
uh
your talk.
H Town Hurricanes, Pace Setters, who else I'll say? Marshall, Summer Creek, cause they be doing anything too. Summer Creek. Um yeah, I think that's it.
Man, that's one thing about H-Town, man. We show love to we be showing
Yeah,
love to all of the teams, you know what I'm saying? I was
yeah.
talking to DeMario Wesley, and they still hold that ODY record, that 39-7, and he was talking about, man, H-Town show us so much love, man. He was
Mhm.
like, anytime we get close to the record, man, we don't, it's not more so of us trying to break the record. It's more so honoring those guys that got the record. But then
Mhm.
at the same time, that's our way of going after the record. More so like another track program would be like, man, forget y'all. We going after y'all record. Y'all ain't this. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We want to honor those guys because those guys held that him for so long, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
always show love. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
so shout out to those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? They broke their record, man, hold it down so long. It's hard to beat their record, and they did that out of lane one. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
Oh, that
just
was lane one.
they did that out of lane one, man. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
that's
So
tough right there. That's
tough,
damn.
tough, tough, tough.
Ooh, 39-7.
39-7. Still hold till the day, 1998.
I thought Duncan was that last year. Duncanville was close to it.
They was close. Marshall was close.
Was
Actually, it
more
was Marshall. Marshall went
okay.
39-8. And
Okay.
then Dunkerville went close to as well. So
Okay.
it's been a lot of teams that been banging on the door, but nobody was able to open kick that door down. So
Okay. 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 Man. Hey, you watching college
yeah,
championships this weekend?
I seen some of
Who,
the college
who
too.
you
I
got?
seen
Well, give me a few athletes you gonna be watching.
man, the kid from Georgia, man, the kid that ran that what he ran 44, 45. That kid was live, man. He did a good job. But then Arkansas whole track team. Man, they got so many. They loaded, man.
He said the
I'm
whole
not even gonna
track
say
team.
you
The whole
can't just
track
name
team.
one person from Arkansas. Just the whole track team.
So everybody in Arkansas, the
Everybody
janitor,
Arkansas,
everybody
man.
fast.
They holding it down, man. But Shadow Creek got a few athletes in Sidney Bryan up there at Ohio State. And then you have
Okay.
Neil Parks over there, Oklahoma. You know, so they have a lot of athletes that's out there that's doing their thing. But Arkansas whole track team, man.
Hey, what about Tech? Tech, man, they
Tech,
went
Tech,
1,
Tech.
2, or 3, right?
Yep. Tech doing their thing. And then Texas A&M, we have Amarion and also
Cameron Dixon down there at
Cameron
A&M.
Dixon. Yep. So they out there doing their thing.
Hey, Cameron Dixon just went down there and just went crazy on that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, she didn't miss a step, you know.
Miss a step, man. Still a dog, man.
Yeah. I had her on the show a while back. But yeah, her whole family, man, they some good people, man. They are some good people.
And then the one that won the hurdles at Texas A&M, my Arvion Davis, he came out of Marshall too, so he doing this thing too.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a good weekend. Nice. Did he time out? Let's see. Can you hear me? We'll see if he come back up. And we'll go ahead and head out. Head out for the night. Let's see. Let me text him real quick. We'll see if we can get him back on. He might. I think it timed out or something. Let's see. There he is. There he is.
Okay, I was like, what was on?
There, yeah. Man. It's gonna be a pretty fun weekend, man.
Correct.
Track and field. It's gonna be a pretty good weekend. Yeah. That's it. You got some shout outs, coach? Or
I just want to shout out to the whole H-Town, man, for running the times they running. I was looking at I don't know who the coach over there at Side Ranch, I think it is. They had 3 girls that go 24. And then you have Celeste Robinson over there that go 23. So they looking good. You have
so let's just win 11-4 down in Arkansas. Not Arkansas.
Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas A&M.
Yeah. So she looking good, man. She then you have a few, coaches and man, I just want to shout out to HISD, you know what I'm saying, what they, with all the stuff that's going on with their school district and things like that, they still able to hold a hand. So I'm a HISD product, so I had Coach Elliott and Coach Oliver Cho Brown, you know what I'm saying, he's a legend when you start talking about track in the Houston area, and he was part of that Brown versus Board of Education. So he just had so much history and knowledge that he was able to bring to the athletes when I was coming up. And so I just, shout out to HISD, man. They trying to, build themselves up so they can be like DISD, you know what I'm saying? But they got some ways to go, but it's coming, So y'all doing some great things, man, Coach. I'm gonna say that. Y'all doing some excellent things out there at DISD. And South Cliff doing their thing, man.
Yeah. Hey guys, for the guys who are for the people who are on IG, I haven't been sent, so apparently we've been getting some questions. I'm just not sending it.
Wow.
My wife just told me. But also y'all can switch over to X. If y'all drop it on X or Facebook, it'll show up directly here. For some reason, the IG questions weren't coming over. So we got a question here. It says how is the father and daughter relationship when you coach and train? Do you coach and train your daughter?
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I let her coaches do her thing. So I let the coaches do their thing. So one of the things is like, you know, in the past, she was I feel like, well, we as a family, we feel like Amai is one thing about my daughter, man. I love my daughter. Well, she just likes to work, man. She don't have no problem with working. So what's saying that is sometimes I have to make sure I hit that break a little bit, because if I don't, she don't want to work, 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 work. And so I felt like she was overworking a little bit last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year we want to kind of, back up a little bit, and told her like, well, we just, leave it into the coach's hands. And I think it been a blessing because her time has been dropping. She been getting the proper rest that she needed. She, had nicks and knacks here and there, but other than that, she's been, doing her thing.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, man. Man, I used to coach. I ain't gonna say I coach my daughter. I'm like, I'm not gonna say that because I'm just like, yeah, I coach. I'm not gonna say I coached her because I never have. I just fill in when the coach ain't there. You know what I'm saying? It my daughter, man. I'm just like, man, she don't want to listen to me. It's because I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I was a big football guy. I played football, and my daughter always said, she's like, "Oh, you didn't run no more than 40 yards."
Ah, man. Tell her, man, you can show her how to start, man. You get a good start.
Well, you just ran 40 yards. Oh, but yeah, man, that was one of the questions there, man. And guys, I'm sorry I missed to the folks to IG. I think it was just a few questions, but
Shoot, coach. What else we got? We can answer all that questions so they can.
if y'all have questions, go ahead and send them again. Let's see. Let me log into here. Let's see if I can pull it up and see.
And coach, I forgot. I mentioned when you say shout outs, I got the NIL book out too as well. So
Yeah. There. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your book. Tell us a bit about your NIL book.
yeah, so I have a NIL book out. Name, image, and likeness, and it's just not more so about sports. It's about the whole thing on making money from from NIL. I got the book right here. They can purchase it on Amazon, and also it's available on Barnes and Nobles. Um, so y'all, anybody inbox me, I can be able to discount that farm too as well if they need it, or hit me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe give you the book free, coach. I need to make sure I send you a book free too as well. But the thing is, so when I was in high school, um, I used to do. It goes back to I used to do highlight tapes for everybody, man. I was one of the guys that used to put DJ Screw was like huge in Houston, so I was that guy that used to put the Screw songs on the highlight tapes and give it away free, man. So and then also when I was in college, I had T-shirts and stuff like that. We wasn't supposed to be selling the T-shirts, but we needed a way to make money. You know what I'm saying? So I put all that in the book, and then now you come with and I had my website too. I had my own website. So now in this digital age, now these student athletes are making money, and these companies are investing into them because these companies are making a lot of money off of these athletes by using their name. So all the information that's in the book, it shows the parent on it guides the parent on basically, the rules and regulations on the NIL deals. The different states have their own different rules and regulations. In there, the NCAA rules and regulations, and then also it shows it gives you a directions to protect your student athlete too as
Mm-hmm.
well. So I'm talking about it. Give you the full game is in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing hidden. Everything. I put everything in the book. and it's not that many pages in the book. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, I put it's an easy read, and I gave all the sauce, man,
Is
all the sauce.
is it available on audio too, or is it just paperback?
It's paperback. It's just available on paperback,
Okay, okay.
paperback and
Uh,
Kindle.
so I actually put your link tree in the description of the show.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Um, so guys, if y'all want that book, actually you need to get it, especially if your athlete is interested in NIL deals. It's very informative, or if you are interested in learning more about it. So just go to that link in the description. Um, and have all the information you need. If you don't see the link in there, go to IG. Give them your IG page.
My IG is LeMarcus Newman, and that's LeMarcus, last name Newman, Newman. So LeMarcus Newman, y'all tap in with me, ask me. Y'all were gonna ask me any questions. I'm an open book, man. I was the guy that was selling boudin, man, up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, man. They call .com, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I have my own website. So I'm an open book, man.
Cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That NIL. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick one up myself.
Yes,
So I can
indeed.
start looking at that stuff, that NIL stuff, man. I think it was a good. I'm glad they created that opportunity for the student athletes, man, because for a long time, man, these businesses, promoters, man, they've been making a lot of money off
A
these
lot of
kids.
money. Yes,
A
indeed.
lot of money, man. Now they can pay it forward, man. No, I heard those NIL checks, man. They hit a little different. they pretty big, if you
Real
know
different,
what you're
man.
doing.
Man, you got guys staying in college extra years.
That's
Guys
why.
trying to do 10 years in college, man, because they don't
Yep,
want to go to the pros. Because they feel like
yep,
they don't got a shot at the pros, so they collecting the check while they in college.
yep,
So,
yep,
like, man, why I'm going to try to go to the NFL when they give me an extra year eligibility,
yep, yep, yep.
So it's just one of them things like that, man. So, like I say, just I put all the sauce in the book, man. So
Yeah,
it's an
yeah,
easy read.
yeah.
Individuals be able to, read the book and see which ways that they can be able to, get an opportunity to reach an organization or a company. But not just that. Just think about this. When you start talking about, I'm gonna tell you the next wave too, coach, on this.
Uh,
The next wave gonna be that individuals like I look at myself. I have a big, huge following too as well, and we work at companies. And the next wave going to be individuals working at these companies,
mhm,
these organizations. So you take somebody, just say, I'm gonna just throw a name out there. Just take somebody like a Lil Wayne or somebody to work a 9 to 5, or look at a top athlete such as a Michael Vick working a 9 to 5, right?
mhm,
If they working a 9 to 5, man, whatever organization or company that they working at, man,
mhm.
people gonna want to do business with them
You're
just
right.
because that person
Yeah,
is working at them. That's the Deion Sanders effect too, as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
You look at Colorado, but people wasn't really paying attention to Colorado. When Deion Sanders got to Colorado, that's when everybody, man, Colorado, and I always love Colorado, but at the same time, now Deion Sanders is over there. Now I pay closer attention to Colorado.
Yep.
So the next wave going to be individuals working at these 9 to 5s, and these companies and organizations going to want to do business with these companies because that individual working there. So I look
Mhm.
at myself like I'm working at an organization. How many people, oh man, I never heard about that organization. I looked your name up, the organization name came up. So now I want to learn more about this organization because you work there. So
Mhm.
a lot of people don't realize that name, image, and likeness also in the forms of a way of corporate America in the 9 to 5 to these companies.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, yeah, 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 yeah. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. That Colorado ain't go that's a different place now.
Yeah,
Ever
it
since
is
the touchdown there, man, and he done brought millions
close to billions,
to
close
that
to
school.
billions.
To that school, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Their enrollment went up.
Yep.
They talking about how the hotels were sold out, never before. Like some of these restaurants ran out of food. Like come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to,
Mm-hmm.
and this every home game, we're gonna have to. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about to change. You know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, shout out to him, man. He doing some great things down there.
Correct.
And so some great things. Hold on, I think we might have. There's another question on there. Hold on a second. Oh, my wife. My wife a big. Get out of here with that. she a Prime fan. Man, don't get me started on this Colorado Coach Prime, man, because she go crazy. Man. She just go crazy on Coach Prime. But yeah, she a big fan of Coach Prime and what he do. And like I say, I mean, we love people who help people, man.
Correct. Change
You know,
lives, man.
that's just how we are, man. It's just how we are. But yeah, so that's what it is tonight. Yeah, you did the shout outs. I appreciate you coming on. I would love to get you back on down in the future so we can catch up. I'd
Yes,
love to
indeed.
get a mod back on here also so we can catch up doing later in the season as well. And man, y'all keep doing some good things out there, man. And I appreciate you reaching out to me,
Yes, indeed. No
and
doubt.
helping me get my word out for what I do, and I created this platform for athletes, for coaches, for trainers, for parents, to get involved, to get more involved in track, and like I say, all you got to do just tag me on something, I share everybody's stuff. I'm here to help. you know,
Correct.
I'm here to help. Everybody wins. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wins. But like I say, I started, man. I think now across all my platforms, man, I think I might be over 10,000 followers, subscribers all together,
That's a
something like
blessing,
that.
man.
But I'm telling you, man, it's when I started this, man, because I was looking at the first video. I started in my garage, man. It was video was all fuzzy. I was just like, what was I doing? Uh, but all I wanted to do is talk track, and I enjoy it, And I found out in life, man, when you enjoy something, man, it's not work, is not you enjoying it, man. And I'm just very passionate about what I do, man. I see you passionate. I see your family passionate about what they do, man, and I love stuff like that, man. I love stuff like that.
Appreciate it, man.
But yeah, man. Shoot, I guess we get out of here and make sure y'all save me some of that Frenchies down there, man.
Correct. Yeah. And before we close out, it's two guys. I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
go ahead.
right now. My head
Yeah,
just
go
racing,
ahead.
but
No, you good. You good. You good.
probably getting Blaylock on here with his kids, man. He
Okay.
got two sons, Derek Blaylock, that played in the National Football League for the Chiefs. And Blaylock always been a fast guy. But
Mm-hmm.
man, his sons are extremely fast, man. They doing some great things too at Tallahassee High School. And his son just threw up 19 reps, man, of 225s, and he just a junior. More than some of these NFL players, which is crazy. And then you have Abdul, his son, is doing the great things. He long jump, Olympic long jump. His son is doing the great things. Chris Borkins, and his son is going to Old Dominion.
Uh-huh.
And man, you just got so many former professional guys and females that's their kids are doing some excellent things. Tamika Johnson and her son is Stephen F. Austin, and just people that just was good in school and college, and then they now are doing some. Their kids are doing some amazing things. Kim Magruder, who ran the
Uh-huh.
University of Texas, her daughter is at Shadow Creek too. She's doing some great things. So um, man, just watching these athletes, people that we watch or we competed against, and then seeing their kids doing some
Yeah.
amazing things, man. We like, golly, man. I remember,
Yeah. Yeah. I would love to have them on the show, man. Just
yeah, we're gonna make that happen, man.
yeah. Oh, I know. I know. The more we talk, man, I'm gonna keep coming up with stuff too. Uh, So let me ask you this. I talked about this early when I started this podcast, whatever. It was one of my good favorite questions. It still is. Do you believe in a sprinter DNA? Is it a such thing as a sprinter DNA, or what do you think?
I I'm gonna say this, man. Like I believe so, man. I think it's something in the DNA. I'm not gonna say I believe so. Something amazing there. Like I said, I look at somebody like just say for instance, for example, Blaylock.
Mm-hmm.
Blaylock was a fast individual, but look at his kids, man. His kids freaking like amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe it's something there. Even Brooke Lord at Summer Creek, her daddy, she just went 53. She hit 52 split the other day. But her mom competed in NCAA's out of HBCU. You know, her dad was
Yeah.
a great track athlete. So
Yeah.
when you look back at it, man, it's something there.
It's
You know, I don't
something,
know if
right?
the research is there. I don't know anybody that
Yeah.
was able to do the research or, you know, any college. That'll be good assessment for a college or university to do the
Mm-hmm.
research on there.
Yeah.
You talking about it right now? Look, that could be, you know, research down the line, and we know how much research
Yeah.
costs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how much grant money out there to do, you know, I'll
Mm.
spin games. I'll
Yeah.
give it some
Hey,
juice.
I got my notepad right here.
Okay.
But yeah, we actually I actually did a show on that with Coach Wickard
Wow.
with Tim Warren. He talked about it. He did a good presentation on it. Um, and I I believe it does, man. I believe DNA plays a part of it. Because a lot of these kids, man, you see them out there moving and running. It's something in their blood, man. If it's not their parents, it could be their grandparents. It's something.
Exactly.
Um,
Look at Chad Johnson and his daughter.
yep.
And then I had a girl that I ran track with up in Kansas, Tammy Williams. Her
Hmm.
son is going to I think he signed to K State or Kansas,
Uh huh.
and the daddy was an excellent 100-meter runner. You know, so X so like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
daddy was an excellent excellent athlete.
Yeah. 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 It's something.
Yep,
It's something with that, and that because you have some of them kids, man, that man, they just naturally fast, man. You
correct,
know, you could
exactly.
I done heard stories, man, and I done seen it. That kid don't start running track till like junior year. And he
Yep.
out there in top 10 in the nation.
Like
You know?
Riley Hampton. She in compete till she was in ninth grade. She was doing
The hurler?
gymnastics. Ninth grade and went to state.
What
First
really?
year. Man,
That
that
her
just
her
say.
dad her dad is a Georgia. Did he play for Georgia
Yeah,
State or
University of Georgia.
yeah,
University of
okay.
Georgia. And the
She's a
Giants.
beast. She's a
Yep.
beast.
Peace.
She's a beast. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, we'll definitely link back up. And man, I appreciate you once again. I appreciate you and your family coming on here. Um, and like I say, this actually this was the first time for me doing one. I call it like talking track or unplug or well, I just came up with the name tonight.
Yes indeed.
But it worked good though. It worked good, man. And everybody that's watching, thank y'all for watching. I mean, this room has been like on fire, man. There's so many people in here right now.
Oh
But
man, that's crazy.
yeah, yeah. This is probably going to be the top
I
show I've
got a
had
feeling
on here.
it's gonna go crazy, man.
Yeah, it kind of already is right now. I'm looking at the numbers on the deal. Uh, But yeah, I definitely appreciate it, guys. Y'all go get the book. Like I say, the link is in the description. Make sure you go follow him. Go follow my on IG. If y'all have any questions, make sure y'all reach out to them. Reach out to him, and also go make sure you hit that subscribe button on that YouTube also for Texas Track Dad. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Whew. So, guys, that's it.
Bless. Peace.
All right. I appreciate y'all and peace. I'll be hollering at you.
Peace.
Thank
All right.
you.
You're welcome. Y'all have a good night.
Appreciate it. Good night. God bless y'all.
All right.
Y'all be safe for spring break now.
Oh, yeah. Y'all act right. Hey,
Act right.
That's another thing before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Spring break. Hey, don't be out eating that McDonald's or Whataburger. Because when you come back, you're going to have you're going to have like a week. You got Texas Relays coming up, whoever's going. Then you got that big rice meet. So make sure y'all doing the right things on spring break. Don't start me to preaching.
Man, yeah. And it's the first year that high school and college is out doing the same time. So y'all know, y'all better not,
Y'all better not do it.
Say, man.
All right.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing, guys. Y'all enjoy y'all spring break, but make sure y'all still working out, preparing for state. And if y'all want to go to state, hold on 1 second. If y'all preparing for state, it's going to start now. It's going to start now. So don't let this spring break ruin everything you've been working hard for. All right, that's it. We're out. Peace.
Peace.